Hi, I'm Martin Travers, if you didn't know, and I'm the minister here of Orpington Baptist Church. And with me today is one of our members, because we enjoy here a really multicultural church in kind of the heart of suburbia. And with me is one of our members, Rachel Glean. Hi, Rachel.
Hi.
Great to have you here today.
Thank you.
And Rachel was going to be just the other week baptised as a believer, but of course we've had to postpone that. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, sadly, obviously, I was very ready, and I've been sort of building up to it and looking forward to it for such a long time. But what is meant for you won't pass you by, so I know that when the time is right, my baptism will happen.
Amen. We're here in support of the campaign across the world, Black Lives Matter. Rachel, how have you felt these last couple of weeks, and especially since the killing of George Floyd in America?
It's been a hard time, I think it's fair to say, for Black people across the world. I think kind of the initial feeling was that it was a bit of a last straw almost. There's been quite a lot of similar incidents in quite a short space of time, and I think when you add to that, for a lot of Black individuals, a lot of kind of everyday racism that we have almost accepted and dealt with for a long time. So I just think the culmination of all these things together has just made it feel particularly heartbreaking to see such things, and to see such things simply because of the colour of a person's skin. And so, yeah, I think, I can only speak for myself as a Black woman, and my family as well, but I just feel like my heart hurts is probably the best way I can describe how I feel, and I'm scared that something that's gone on for hundreds of years is going to go on for hundreds of years more, and as a mother then, that increases my fear, because I don't want my son, who's mixed race, I don't want him to deal with that or be exposed to that. So yeah, it's hard. It's hard. It's really difficult.
And Rachel, in talking to your son about it since it happened, how have you found the words to speak to him about it? It's a really important thing, isn't it? How we speak to our children, our young people about issues of racial justice. It's not an easy conversation to have with an 11-year-old, but at the same time, as much as we want to protect our kids, they also have to be aware of some of the unpleasant things that happen in the world, so that they can prepare themselves. So I think when I've had this conversation with Miles, it's been about explaining to him that not everyone is bad, not everybody feels this way. Just because you see a bad police officer behaving in an awful way doesn't mean everybody's like that, but you have to be aware that racism is out there, and unfortunately people who don't know you, they don't know anything about you, they're simply just going to see what you look like and decide that you're not worth anything. I think with him as well, it was about letting him know that racism it's not just something to be worried about or talk about when a minority, because it's not just about people that experience racism, but it's not something to talk about just when somebody dies. Unfortunately, there are aspects of it in our everyday lives, and as he goes out into the world and starts hanging out with friends, he might start noticing that, and I just want him to be prepared for it. But at the same time, my prayer for him and for
young black people who are growing up is that they won't have to, and that hopefully the conversation parents like myself are having to have, that one day it won't be, the information we're trying to impart won't be necessary, because actually racial equality will genuinely exist.
Yes. Yes. Rachel, we want you to know as a church that we stand with you. Personally, I think that being anti-racist is the thing to be. This has really tipped the balance, not just to being not racist, but to being anti-racist.
Absolutely.
Because black lives matter so much to us, and matter so much to God. And as a church, we want to be taking a stand about this and declaring to a Christian audience and a non-Christian world that racism is a sin and is not in God's heart and shouldn't be in ours. But Rachel, growing up in the UK, because I want to make the point that it's not just an American issue. Growing up in the UK, have you experienced racism yourself?
Unfortunately, yes. And I think if you ask a black person, about the first time they remembered racism happening to them, it's something, unfortunately, that you will never, ever forget. For me, it was when I was about 10, and I just got to that age where my mum would start sending me to the shop by myself, which is really exciting when you're 10 and you're allowed out to go run errands. So the shop was like 10 minutes away from our house. This is when we lived in Bermondsey in South London. And so my mum, she sent me to the shop to get some things. Off I go, like alert, and just looking to left and right across the road and just trying to remember all the things she's taught me. Get to the shop, get what I need. On the way back home, I walk through almost like an area of garages. It wasn't dark, it was middle of the day, and I'm walking along happily, minding my business, and I feel something hit me. And then I'm like, oh, what's that? And something else hits me, and things keep hitting me, so I'm looking around and I can see stones. And so I look on top, I look up to see where it's coming from, and I can see these young boys who were probably the same age as me, no more than 10 or 11, and they're white boys, and they're throwing these stones at me, and they're calling me the N-word. And at that time, as a 10-year-old, even though my mum had had these conversations with me, not even I really understood what that word meant. I just knew they were saying a bad thing, and I knew it had something to do with me being black. And I ran home, and obviously I was like this, and upset. And I told my mum what happened. And because my mum is a Christian, is upset and angry that her baby girl had experienced this, she consoled me, and she said to me, don't be mad, don't be angry, because in loving God and in being a Christian and in wanting to give love, you have to love your enemies. And I know how hard it is for you to do, so young. But unfortunately, Rachel, this is the beginning of it, and unfortunately more of this might happen, and I want you to be prepared, and I don't want you to be bitter every time an incident happens. You just need to know that you are worth something and that you are loved. And that's what my mum said to me. And from then, obviously, I've grown up and lots of different things have happened. Everybody has got their story. And obviously, I can't talk for an entire race of people. I can only speak for myself. But when I bring it even to the present day, when friends say, oh, Rachel, you're 35, giving away my age, that was 25 years ago. Only a couple of weeks ago, obviously the kids have gone back to school. Some of the kids have gone back to school. And I was having a conversation with a lady who lives on my road. We know each other, we say hello. And we're having this conversation about whether we're going to send our kids back to school or not. And she references the fact that obviously in the news about how black and ethnic minorities are unfortunately more likely, it seems, to die if they contract COVID-19. And so we're talking about that. And in the context of that conversation, she's talking about her kids' teachers. And in referring to her daughter's mixed race teacher, and I don't want to offend anybody, but she refers to her as half caste. And I know this woman, I know she's not a racist, but I want to make it absolutely clear that unfortunately, sometimes good people who are not racist say and do racist things. And what is even more telling about this particular incident, only a few weeks ago, is that I'm talking to her with my partner, who is white and is English, and we are both in shock at what she said. And we're in so much shock. In my mind, do I correct her? Thoughts are running through my head. I don't know what to say. Now, that shouldn't even be a question. I should have just corrected her. But because of everything I've been through in my life and these small moments of rape, they're not small, but compared to a black man being killed for the colour of his skin, I'm in this situation, and in my head, when I thought about it afterwards, the reason why I didn't say anything is because I didn't want her to think I was calling her a racist. And actually, when I think about it, that's really sad, that I was more concerned about her being offended about me just correcting something she said, which is actually really hurtful. And if you don't know what that phrase means, I encourage you, don't go and ask your black friends or what have you. You have Google it. The information is out there. For me, being an anti-racist means that you are active, means you're actively researching, looking into these things, having an understanding of what racial slurs are, of what microaggressions are, informing yourself, so that when you come to me or your black friends or other minorities and you say, Rachel, I love you, that you show me that you love me as well. I think as Christians and all faiths, where love is literally at the centre of everything we believe, I think it's not enough to just love your neighbour. You have to show them that you love them. And sometimes, in this day and age, it's just doing your research. It's in the same way that I will celebrate VE Day and I will know the intricacies of both world wars. I should be able to expect you to know your Black history. Yeah. I appreciate it's not taught in schools, and I know Black History Month is a start. It's just a month, but it's a start. But if I know all this about your history, then I think it's fair enough for you to know that about mine, and I think that is somewhere where people can start. Yeah. I think for a lot of my white friends, colleagues, even my bosses at work, that they know me, they know Rachel, and they can't imagine what I'm going through, and their heart is broken for me, and I feel that, and I think the Black community definitely is feeling the support, but it needs to be more than the odd social media post. It needs to be people actively doing their research, understanding how we came to be where we are in this system that it was never built for us, but we try and exist within, and just trying to be a part of the solution, and the education, talking to your kids. And if you don't know what to say, ask me. I'm happy to speak to anyone who doesn't know what to say or doesn't know where to start. Not because I'm an expert on racial affairs, but because I appreciate that you're even asking me and you want to make a change, or you might not need to change, you might just need to be a bit more aware. For different people it will be different things, but everybody, black, white, Indian,
orange, Polish, wherever you're from, everybody is a part of this. And I think my final point would be, if the idea of Black Lives Matter is too much for you to comprehend, then start with Rachel's Life Matters. In the context of our church, start with Remy's Life Matters, Temi's Life Matters. Start with the people that you know and the understanding that we are going through things, and we have been going through these things our entire lives, and we all, to a certain extent, we've just accepted them because we're afraid to challenge. We're uncomfortable talking about how we really feel. So have those uncomfortable conversations with us. Let us know this is okay. I'm sure this isn't an easy conversation for you to even have with me. But I know in talking to you, Martin, I know that this is a safe place for me to be honest about what's really going on. And I would just encourage everyone to just be really honest when you talk to each other, but also more importantly when you're having those conversations with yourself about how you might be a part of the problem. And hopefully that will lead to how you can also be a part of the solution.
Rachel, thank you so much. It's not been an easy conversation for you or for me. But we're here at Alderton Baptist Church saying Black Lives Matter.